Welcome. I am Moonshine, aka Whitney Moon. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, if it doesn't resonate, discard it. I do have personal readings going on right now. If anybody is interested, in the description box below, you'll find my email and also in the about section. I do have some social media as well. If you want to check that out, you can go right ahead. I'm going to throw the dice here for the astrological sign. It has a hard time finding its balance on my desk. We have Aquarius. Ooh, did you just see that fall down? And something else just fell. Okay, so three things just fell for it to be Aquarius's energy. That's really weird. All right, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Always for entertainment purposes only. Okay, if the shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't, discard that baby. All right, what do we have for spirit and collective today? What's going on out there? Masculine energy with moon cycles. All right. So you could have a masculine around you, and they're coming. I'm looking right at the full moon, and I believe it's the full moon like any day now. I'm pretty sure. Or it's coming up really soon anyways. If it's not tomorrow, it's coming up. So maybe you're gonna. Did you just see that? All right. Watchtowers of the Autumn in the west. Okay. So I got right away, this person may kind of live west of you, for one. That was almost like kind of the first. Something could have happened in autumn as well. Okay. And I also feel like there's a masculine energy that's changing around you. A lot with the cycles of the moon, like they could be igniting something inside of them. Okay, that's kind of speaking to them again. Like maybe they opened up their third eye, or they're finally noticing magic or abundance or prosperity in some way that's linked to possibly the other side. So let's see here. What is this moon about? Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Cups. Okay, so delivering. This is a really happy phase. Oh my gosh, look what I just put right in front of each other. So the Queen of Pentacles staring at the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups came out first. So I feel like this could be that masculine energy going towards a feminine energy. Right? It's time to change. It's time to grow up. Shit or get off the pot, Something like that. What's this masculine energy got to say? King of Wands. They're all fired up right now. Okay, Devil in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. So this king's got some shit going on. He he's had the devil playing with him. He might think that this Queen of Pentacles is in a lesser state than what she should be. And if he were to, I think he knows that if he were to deliver this cup, it would turn one cup into two. You know what I mean? Because she's going to come with a cup as well. So there's something about this king that he doesn't want to be controlled. Maybe this person was in your past and they wanted you to control them in some way. And now those vices are gone. He could have had something wrong with money. Could have had a problem with money, spending it really quickly, putting it on things that, he never did anything with, thinking that money was what he really needed. And he's realized that, like, okay, yes, you do need money, but that's not where we're going with this. Spirit says 8 of Wands in reverse. That's not where we're headed to now. This King of Wands knows how to manifest. Okay, they're in the 9 of Pentacles. They're independent. I wouldn't say they're rich, but they definitely have a good job or something good going on for them. So I think, quite frankly, whatever position they are in, financially, they just feel good about it. Okay, they feel good about it. but their fire and their passion is where their mind is at. It's not with the money. It's not about being independently wealthy. It's about they maybe want to change that. Like, I mean, when you have money, I mean, how sad is it to just have it all by yourself? You know, like I could only imagine people who have more than, say, the average person and a lot less than what the people around them have. I mean, I would only imagine how kind of segregated you would feel, you know, like how much you would want to give to people or how much you would want to give to your friends because you wouldn't want to be the only one, you know, like none of your friends are going to be able to afford to go on this trip, but like you can afford for everybody to go. Something like that, you know, like it's like that would be the analogy. Fool in reverse. This person never started something with you. I think they regret that. Hangman. Like it's so funny because I feel like this masculine energy like kind of never really left you alone but never really made a move. Never left you alone but never moved. So now we just got Aries and Scorpio just entered the equation. So we've got Capricorn, Aries, and Scorpio now. But we have death in reverse, which means that like with the Emperor, they didn't have to change much with their status. Okay, what they really had to do was, I think they really had to figure out who was the real betrayer. Okay, like who was really the one fucking with them? Because I mean, like they could have blamed you for some shit in the past and or thought you were a certain way and then said, well, I don't want anything to do with that in my life, like I've got enough going on. And it was just very off. It really wasn't the right energy to explain like who you are as a person. You know, it wasn't really right. I'm gonna almost kind of say from this person it wasn't exactly the best energy given towards you. But I mean, sometimes people get it really wrong and they hear some shit and they just have to protect themselves. They have to protect their heart. They have to protect where they're coming from. Okay. People really protect themselves. Okay. It's like, it's a pure defense mechanism. Like, I feel like sometimes people end up protecting themselves and they don't even know that they're doing it. Right. And then start pushing people away because they know that somebody's hurting them. They just don't know who. Okay, there it is. Judgment with Magician in reverse. It's like asking for help because you really don't know which one wants to kill you, which one wants to see you fall, which one wants to do magic against you, you know, which one wants to trick you, you know, which one wants to control you. It's really hard, you know, out there to figure out the right people for you and like the right people to be around you, right? And I feel like this person now is kind of like, okay, I they've asked for some help. You know, their money, their King of Pentacles, their Pentacles isn't all they're about. You know, it's not just money about with this person. So, I mean, if they do have some, they're not super controlling of it. They know how to make it and they keep it abundantly, but they're not you can't touch my money kind of person. Like I would feel like if you went out and you did something, they would just give you their credit card and be like, here, you know, whatever it is that you need, just get. Like they're not super controlling like that, which is good. And maybe you know, they could have kind of saw you in a position for a while where it really looked like you didn't need any help financially, you didn't need anything from anybody, especially them. And now they're figuring out um that I think you're more in a lack thereof than what they assume. You just look really good. You look like you've got everything, but really you don't. And I think they're realizing more and more, kind of almost every day, maybe how much you need them, how much you've been asking for them, right? How much they're even if it's not a billion, you know, a billionaire, right? It's like it could still really, really help you in some way. And I feel like this queen, I mean, she's got it, she's got her own pentacle. She's got her own seed. You know, it might not be as much as this other person, but I mean, where do the scales lie in how much one person makes as opposed to another? Right? Like this queen she's got something. She ain't poor because it's the five of pentacles in reverse. She's not seeking a shelter, but she's not living a five-star life either. You know, kind of like it's some people, they don't really need very much and they're comfortable in their little nook in the world, and where other people, they want more, and this person is kind of attached to that. They wanted more. Okay, and maybe you try to manifest a lot more, but you keep your lifestyle very small, and that's kind of smart to do if you're a feminine energy in the world, to make yourself look like you have this huge life. You become kind of a target, to kind of keep yourself a little bit smaller and a little bit, right, then you're just growing more in the bank, and you give yourself more, whatever it is, spirit's like, you got this. So I feel like there is a masculine energy around you that's closing up a cycle. Okay, they're closing up a cycle and they really want to settle down. There's been something that's happened, and I mean, I don't know how this connects in your life. I mean, I am getting kind of a sort, like, I don't really feel like it has much to do with money, but it could be, there is a masculine energy ready to work for you, ready to, um, give your business what it needs. Whatever it is you're asking spirit about, I hope this answered your question. Okay. And if it didn't answer your question, then always remember that I am in receiving mode right now. So you just send me your questions telepathically and I would love to answer them. Okay. I'm in a really like kind of cool spot with my magic and what I've been doing with this channel. And I know a lot of the collective out there really needs answers. And what really sucks is that there are people out there who are taking other people's videos and making money off them as if they're the psychic. And it's so sad because they're giving false hope and false messages through somebody. It's just like, it just really sucks. Anyways, so if you do like tarot readings and you do really appreciate the ones that are you kind of have in your corner, and like they're channeling for you, but sometimes you just can't get all of the answers out from one tarot reader, um, you can send your questions to me. And I've been doing a pretty good job at picking up the energy around me and understanding what it is that people really need and what questions they need answered. And you can send them to me telepathically, and I would love to answer them. And if spirit really has your back and really wants these questions answered, then you will get the answers. I will give them to you. And you'll know they're your answer because they're the title of the video. Okay, so give that a try if you need some spiritual guidance and you're just not quite getting there. Just let me know. Okay, and I think that's pretty much it. I mean, thanks for watching and subscribing and liking and doing everything that you do. It's such a beautiful channel, so I'm so happy to be here. And yeah, rock on. Namaste, everybody. See you later.